Mona Mehra.
She felt a searing pain in her pelvis as she got up from the bed. Her periods have arrived. Oh no. She was waiting for it. It was supposed to come 2 days later, but they have arrived earlier. She had her presentation to the board and they had to come today only. She had to make her son's project and she had to submit them tomorrow. And the pain was spreading in her back and it was causing her distracting her to making her slides. Between the home and the office and preparing the slides, she was getting increasingly irritated, angry, tired, and a headache was already on its way. She was already snapping on the maid when her husband said, "Why are you getting so emotional and illogical over small things?" The presentation in office did not go as planned, and her boss said, "Why are you getting, you women are so impossible to understand? Are we women so impossible to understand?" The purpose of my speech today is to inspire people to understand us women better, so that there is harmony in relationships between men and women. Not once, but many times during the course of my journey, I have come across these statements. Looking for answers, I question, what are emotions? Emotions are feelings like love, pain, anger, joy, happiness. In love, people face many adversities. Like in our Hindi movies, a boy and a girl would go all lengths to be together. In anger, people forget their sanity, like in many road rage incidents. In happiness, people go all lengths to give, like Mark Zuckerberg pledged to give away 99% of his Facebook shares on the birth of his daughter. In pain, people might destroy. Emotions tend to make us illogical. Then are emotions bad? Emotions are what connects us to one another and makes us do so many things that we do for our family, friends, and other people. Otherwise, all intellect and logic makes us robotic. Then, is the periodicity of emotions more in us women? Are we more sensitive? We women go through menstruation. It's a monthly cycle, and that's the way our body prepares for a coming child. PMS or premenstrual syndrome is a known reality, and the known symptoms are bloating, irritability, anxiety, tiredness, and mood changes. Symptoms may vary from woman to woman, and some may have very easy periods and some very difficult ones. Hence, there is a periodic rise in emotions in us women due to menstruation. The second question, are we more sensitive? A large-scale study was done by researchers at University of Basel, Switzerland, to find if the responsiveness to emotions is different between genders. A large group of men and women was shown positive and negative images, and women rated the images to be more emotionally stimulating. This finding supported the perception that women are more sensitive. Maybe being sensitive makes us remember more, and maybe that's the reason my male friend, who's been married for 17 years, was giving advice to his newly married friend that be careful. All conversation would be recorded for training and educational purposes. Further dwelling on the fact that what could be the reason we could be sensitive, then I realized that bringing up children is such an emotionally laden and an illogical area. A child which does not have much of a mental capabilities needs to be understood even then when they cannot talk. A child needs to be understood with his non-verbal gestures or emotional cries. A child can only be reasoned with when his mental capability develops. A woman needs to be sensitive to a woman needs to be as sensitive to a child's need, otherwise a child would not survive. Men, if you're living with a woman, working with a woman, or you come across a kind anywhere, try being a little sensitive, as we were made emotional by nature for a reason that we bring a new life to this world. Just think, didn't your mother kept all the logic aside and made you feel wanted, loved and cared for against all odds of ill health, sleepless nights or physical or mental pain? Men, you find it hard to define us because you do it logically. It just takes a little bit of a heart to understand us women.